Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. This section is about the format of cost sheet and also I have explained one illustration sum. Cost sheet, it refers to statement of cost of goods manufactured and sold. So it is a statement which is prepared to analyze the total cost of production and cost of sales. So in a cost sheet, the total cost is analyzed by subdividing into divisions, that is the prime cost, work cost, cost of production and also cost of sales. So we'll go with the divisions or the components of the cost. There are three divisions of cost, that is first one is prime cost, then cost of production and total cost. So how this prime cost is attained? We will get prime cost by adding direct material, direct labor and direct expenses. We'll get prime cost. Next, we have to add factory overhead for attaining cost of production. So by adding prime cost and factory overhead, we'll get cost of production. Then for getting cost of sales, we have to add office and administration overhead, selling and distribution overhead to the cost of production. What we'll get? We'll get cost of sales or total cost. So it should be noted that the total of office and administration overheads and even the selling and distribution overheads, it's a general overhead. So this is how we'll get the total cost. We'll get prime cost by adding direct material, direct labor and direct expenses. If suppose opening stock or and closing stock is mentioned, then how we can calculate, we'll see. So here opening stock of raw material, it means the last year's closing stock for the current year will be taken as opening stock. So if any current year's additional purchase, if mentioned, it should be added. So opening stock of raw material, then add materials purchased and less closing stock of raw material. If any unused stock after manufacturing product, it should be deducted. That is, the unused stock after manufacturing product is closing stock. So how we'll get raw materials consumed? Opening stock of raw materials, add materials purchased, then less closing stock raw materials, will get raw materials consumed. Next we'll go to the format, cost sheet format. Here we'll see the prime cost, how we'll get prime cost. By adding direct material, direct labor, direct expenses, we'll get prime cost. And if any factory overheads, that is the indirect charges which is incurred in connection with the production in factory, it should be added. Factory overheads is also called as work overheads. So what comes under factory overheads, like factory rent, plant depreciation, repairs to machinery, factory buildings, factory insurance, even coal, gas, power related to factory, everything it will comes under factory overheads. So it should be added with the prime cost and we'll get work cost, or otherwise it's known as factory cost. Next we can see that to get cost of production, we have to add office and administration overheads. So office overheads are expenses which is incurred in formulating policies, planning, controlling and directing and motivating all the indirect expenses of an organization. So it is a cost which is incurred in connection with the management and administration of enterprises. So what comes under office overheads? It can be office salary, rent, postage, printing and stationery, then audit fees, it can be depreciation of a furniture or a telephone charges. So all this, if it should be added with the factory cost, then we'll get cost of production. So after, it is also known as office cost of production or office cost. Then if any selling and distribution overheads, that is the indirect expenses incurred for the purpose of promoting the sales. For example, like commissions, salesman salary and commissions, salesman's sales manager's salary, traveler salary, sales office and showroom expenses, even free gifts. All this after sales services expenses, it should be this should be added with the cost of production. Then what we'll get at last, we'll get the total cost of sales. So after finding this, we have to fix a selling price for the product, right? So this is the format of a cost sheet. For in order to find the profit, next we can see the total cost. Before that, you need to calculate how much profit you need. After adding profit, we'll get sales of product, that is the total sales. Sometimes in question itself, total sales will be given. If suppose sales is given, then you have to deduct the sales from the total cost in order to get profit. For understanding better, I have given one illustration sum. Calculate cost of sales from the following details. Direct material rupees 25,000, direct labor rupees 15,000, direct expenses rupees 11,000, works overhead 20% on prime cost, administrative overhead 10% on work cost, selling overhead 5% on cost of production. So here opening stock of raw materials and closing stock of raw materials is not mentioned. So we can calculate the prime cost directly. Let's see. We get prime cost by adding direct material, direct labor and direct expenses. That is 25,000 rupees, 15,000 rupees, 11,000. By adding, we will get rupees 51,000 as prime cost. Next, we have to calculate work cost. For this, we have to we will go with work overhead 20% on prime cost. That is 20% on prime cost means 20% of rupees 51,000 will get rupees 10,200. Then we'll add 51,000 and rupees 10,200 will get work cost as rupees 61,200. Then for calculating cost of production, we again calculate administration overhead 10% of work cost. That is rupees 61,200 into 10%. We'll get rupees 6,120. Then we have to add 61,200 and 6,120 will get cost of production as rupees 67,320. Next, selling overhead 5% on cost of production means 5% of rupees 67,320. We get rupees 3,366. Then by adding rupees 67,320 and 3,366, we get cost of sales as rupees 70,686. I have given one question here. You try to work out and give the answer in the comment box. From the following, calculate cost of sales. Raw materials consumed rupees 30,000, productive wages rupees 18,000, factory overhead rupees 9,000, administrative overhead 20% on work cost, selling overhead 5% on cost of production. So you try to work out the sum and give the answer in the comment box. That's all. Hope you like my video. Thank you.